a handful of different jump rope footwork variations that we add into it, but everything with a jump rope adds into basketball type footwork movements. And that, I tell you what, that was a big thing that I noticed when I was a player as I was going throughout different seasons. And I felt like the game of basketball prepared me well for, those explosive movements. Like there's just dynamic, hard cut, high jump, quick sprint. And I felt like every basketball season, what I lost as the season went on was just that bouncy, like pop, 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 pop. Like you think of the difference between like a tiger and a gazelle. A tiger is like crouched, it's strong, and all of a sudden, boom, it pounces quick. It's explosive. And a gazelle, just very little, but it's like boing, 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 and it's just bouncing, bouncing. I know as an athlete, I lost that throughout the course of the season. And so when I started doing jump rope, I feel like I had that and made me a better athlete. So we try to get our athletes to just, hey, about 5 minutes, jump rope, get it in, knock that out, you get your warm up. And then we do a ball handling series. We got 11 stationary dribbles that we do. If a coach wants it, I can send you the video. It's no problem. But we focus on staying wide with the dribble. We're wide in our stance. We do a front hip pound dribble, an outside hip pound dribble, and a back hip pound dribble because we want to get comfortable with our kids handling the basketball in different locations. We do a V dribble in front of our body. We do a V dribble on the side of our body. So that's 5. We work on an in and out dribble, which is probably my favorite move, the in and out, because I think it's great for change of direction, but it also is a great move to still protect the basketball, right? And so then we work on a crossover, 2 variations. We have a real low, tight crossover. Then we'll go with a wide crossover. We'll go between the legs. We'll go behind the back. That's 9. And then the 10th one is we go between the legs and we work on pounding the dribble hard. Between legs, pound the dribble hard. And what I tell our kids is that pound dribble that we're doing stationary is a punch dribble. And a punch dribble is just like you're throwing a punch after you make your move, right? What gets you by players isn't your move most of the time. It's what you do after that move, right? And so we're concentrating on getting our wrist, elbow behind the ball, and we're punching it through that defensive player's hip, really covering ground to space. So we're working on that rep stationary. And then the 11th one that we do is a little bit more advanced, and we're just working on wrapping the basketball almost like a figure 8, but there's no dribble in between. And we're wrapping it from the back of our leg through the back of our leg to the front. And this would be when we add footwork to it, creating separation. You're driving, you're in trouble, you went too far, defense is tight. We can bring the basketball back between our legs and create some separation by backing up. Those are 11 dribbles. We'll do 10 to 20, depending on the player, of every single rep. You'll be done in 5 minutes or less. Like it's easy. It's like, boom, you're done, right? And it's just like, hey, we just dribbled it a couple hundred times and we didn't start practice yet, right? Because you guys just get it done.